things in my mind. This game features the Bryce Valley Lady Mustangs in their home whites and the Lady Tigers in their road black jerseys. These two teams both had tough losses in the semifinal game. No. Bryce Valley. This is for the Constellation Championship. They won their games yesterday. They all run together, Danny.
Right, they're coming off wins. The Escalante Mokies were defeated yesterday by the Milford Tigers, and of course the Mustangs dispatched Water Canyon yesterday's game. We also welcome all of our listeners today on the Media Talk Radio Sports Network, joining us on our streaming audience that have been with us on TeamHive.live as well as 1aball.com. Welcome to Region 20 action.
So for the Milford Tigers, they come in ranked number 7 in the region, 7-14 on the season. Talia Spalding, 12 points a game. Whitney Stoddard, 3 points a game. Hadley Griffiths, 4. And Presley Wilden, 8 points a game. Bryce Valley, their leading scorers, Kinley Brinkerhoff, 6 points. Grace Leach, 3. Haven Sire at 7. Shandy Sire at 7. And Holly Matthews, 7 points a game. Bryce Valley will shoot that 3. They've been shooting it more and more. These two teams played 46-29 in Milford on February 9th. Bryce Valley kind of jumped out an early lead and never looked back. So, yeah, there's just, it was one of those games that you kind of get a lead early and it just kind of maintains throughout the game. It was a great game, hard-fought battle, and this should be a good game as well. So look forward to doing it. I'm Mike Alstrom alongside Danny Yardley, David Tebbs producing, and Ashley Coombs on the camera. We're ready to roll, Danny. This has been your Snow College pregame report. Check them out at snow.edu. These games, and you said this, is you're welcome to see, Danny. We're simulcasting on KTTA 8.2 today, 1aball.com, teamhive.live, and on Mid-Utah Radio. So we'll try to paint the picture for you so you can see it in your mind if you can't see it on the TV. Shandy Sire right side to Kinley Brinkerhoff. They look to Matthews as she flashes high post. Milford comes out in the 2-3 zone. Matthews high post, turnaround jumper, rims off. So close for Matthews. Milford leaving her open in the middle of that zone, and she's got to take that to make them respect the shot. Bryce Valley also in a zone defense. Pass over the top of number 24, Gracie Dotson, and it's taken away by the Mustangs. Right side, Shandy looks to the corner. Haven Sire to Matthews on the low post. Tries to hit Tebbs on the opposite low post, or the opposite short corner. Goes out of her hands. Tebbs is starter today for Bryce Valley. She had a great game yesterday. So
she did have a great game.
Rewarding that good game. I think she had 9 points. David, did she have 9? How many? 11 points. Probably a season high. Basket up and in. Who was that?
It's Presley Wilden. Nice looking, strong move to the basket by Presley.
Kinley Brinkerhoff left side wing, looks to Haven Sire, reverse pivot, layup, won't go, rebound, nice late rebound by Presley Wilden. Ahead, Spalding's blocked and gets called for the travel before the block.
The Mustangs are finding some success getting the ball to the high post. That's 2 pretty good looks they've had right there in that kind of soft spot in that 2-3 zone.
Brinkerhoff through Shandy's hands, left wing, gets it back, needs help. Long skip pass to, what do you mean? Tabs in the corner, pass tipped away. I like the look, but she's got to get that lob over the outstretched hands of Hadley Griffiths.
Griffiths has had a great tournament. She really provides a spark for this Milford Tiger squad.
Spalding gets the inbound pass from Griffiths. Left side, Wilden looks, gives. I don't have 10 on my program.
B. Paisley. Shots up and good by Spalding.
Talia Spalding. Sorry about that. I was looking for the number 10, David. Can you find number 10's name for me? Matthews at the high post in the corner. Haven to Shandy. Shandy with a dribble drive. Little floater, gets her own rebound. Passes it across the paint to Holly Matthews. Gets it up and in off the glass for 2 points.
Paisley Florence.
Paisley Florence.
Gosh, we've called her name a ton. I just had a freeze. Yeah, she's done such a great job.
I apologize for that.
I don't think that you were on the call for some of the game yesterday, but we called her name a lot on yesterday's game. I should remember, but Paisley's just a sophomore. She's going to be a great player. Already is.
There's Flores, bounce pass into Dotson, kicks it to the wing, 3-point shot up. Paisley Tebbs with the rebound. Oh my word, Cachet Tebbs. Yeah, Paisley Florence and Cachet's sister Paisley, who doesn't play. Cachet to Shandy. Spalding picks the pocket, takes it the other way, and then loses the dribble, picks it up. It's caught on her hip, but she gets it right side to Paisley Florence. Florence in the corner, baseline jumper, won't go from the right side. It's going to go off the hands of Wilden out of bounds.
Boy, Talia Spalding, we've outlined her offensive prowess, but I've been impressed in this tournament with her defensive prowess, getting her hand on loose basketballs, causing steals. She's done a really good job for Milford.
Absolutely. Miley Wilden in the game for the Tigers. Skip past corner, Haven Syra defended by Hadley Griffiths. Holly Matthews at the high post. Kinley Brinkerhoff to Haven. Bounce pass back to Kinley, right wing. Catch, shoot from the free throw line. Holly Matthews makes the jumper. And if she can make that shot, she will be deadly from there because she can catch it high, get it off. That's going to be out of bounds. Last touched by Miley Wilden as they try to get that into her on the low block on the right wing.
And Holly Matthews caused that turnover as well. She went up high to get a hand on that pass, and last one off of Milford.
Cachet Tebbs to Brinkerhoff left wing, down to Shandy. Shandy back to Brinkerhoff. Shandy from Brinkerhoff. 3-point shot up and in. Bryce Canyon City 3-pointer for Shandy Syret.
That's Bryce Valley's first lead of the game.
3-point basket won't go for the Tigers from the left wing. Paisley Florence took it. Lob inside, tipped by Haven, and then it's touched out of bounds by Spalding. Nope, sorry, not Spalding. Griffiths.
7-4 is the score. Mustangs leading it with 3:22 left to go in the opening quarter.
Grace Leach and Brady Gates into the game for Bryce Valley. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. This Utah High School Sportscast presentation of Region 20 basketball. We'll be back after this.
Bryce Canyon Inn and Pizza, with new, comfortable, clean rooms and the best pizza around. McLean and Marilee Meekum and Tyson and Casey Brinkerhoff want to invite you to come and stay and enjoy a home-cooked meal.
20 basketball presented by SUU on TeamHive.live. Bryce Valley ball underneath the right basket. Bryce Valley going right to left across your radio dial.
This game brought to you also in part by Royal Express Transmission and Pingwich Camping World in St. George, Southern Utah Vision Care, and Spencer Brothers Feed.
Of course, nowadays there's no such thing as a radio dial, right, Danny? The pass goes out of bounds, knocked away by Wilden.
Everything's going digital.
Their Griffiths knocks that out of bounds. Bryce Valley sets 4 across the 4 corners on the blocks. Cross screens. Flare. Holly Matthews wide open as she cuts from the high post to the low block, gets it up and in.
That makes coaches look so smart on out-of-bounds plays. That was a run to perfection.
That's number 20, Alyssa Sherwood into the game for the Tigers. Griffiths to Sherwood. Bounce pass to Florence, and she's fouled.
Mike, did this game start out 0-4 in favor of Milford?
Yes, sir.
So it's been a 9-0 run for the Mustangs since that point.
That is correct. Spalding and Wilden back in for the Tigers. Alex Rauba in for Bryce Valley.
I don't think that Holly Matthews will be out for very long.
No, let her catch her breath for a minute and get her back in. Bounce pass in, shot up high off the glass, won't go. Alex Rauba with the rebound for Bryce Valley. Shandy Syrat brings it across half court. Bryce Valley double low post, 3 around the perimeter up top. Leach, Syrat, Haven Syrat cuts the screen, gets a pass from Shandy back to Shandy right wing. Leach, lob into Haven of the high post, takes shot, got it off the glass to go.
That was a tough shot.
Yep. In traffic, bangs it in. And Shandy's feet are set as Spalding cuts across half court. Shandy just kind of planted herself and then reaches. She's got to come in with her knees bent, feet moving to try and contain Spalding's speed a little bit. Too quick just to try and reach. You're going to get fouled.
It's the third team foul against the Mustangs, and none have been called to this point against the Tigers.
Spalding, nice look from Spalding at half court to the opposite low post.
Fisher off the bench.
Fisher from the low post puts it in.
So you noticed yesterday, Milford runs a lot of players in and out. Kylie only a freshman.
Haven dribbles left, hands to Cachet. Cachet to Brinkerhoff. She can't shoot the 3 off the back glass. Spin move by Spalding in the paint. Gets it to the low block. Won't go. Rauba with the rebound for Bryce Valley. Cachet pushes up the right side. Lob pass ahead. And dribbled out of bounds. Good break for Bryce Valley as Hadley Griffith from the Tigers catches that pass from Cachet, and then she's unable to contain it and dribbles it out of bounds.
Holly Matthews and Shandy Syrat return to the game. Alex Rauba and Brady Gates check out for the Mustangs.
So Coach Brinkerhoff got about a minute rest for each one of these 5 girls that are now on the floor in this first period. We'll see if that pays off later in the game. Bryce Valley 4 out. And Matthews on the low block. Shandy dribbles past 1, dribbles past the second, goes to the low block. Bounce pass, Brinkerhoff. Kate takes the 3, left side, banks it in. Banks open on Saturday, State Bank of Southern Utah. I didn't know it was open in Panguitch, but great shot from Kinley Brinkerhoff for a Bryce Cane City 3. Tigers, Spalding right side. Catch, shoot 3 for Griffiths, won't go. Left side rebound, Brinkerhoff. Outlet pass ahead to Cachet. Cachet to Kinley.
Got a shot clock issue as the officials stopped to figure it out. The shot clock's completely turned off, which is fine.
Yeah, because it's under 30.
I think the officials, they'll converge, and I think we'll just resume here. 14-6 is the score with 24 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Cachet passes to Kinley, the right side, and then Kinley has the pass knocked out of her hands by, or the ball knocked out of her hands by Spalding, goes out of bounds, be Bryce Valley ball. 17 seconds to go in the first. Haven to Kinley. Haven looks into Cachet, high post, backside wide open, and Kinley just wanted to shoot that before she caught it. It goes right through her hands, and she's admitted, she's like, that's on me, I'm sorry. Got to catch, then shoot. 6 seconds to go in the first. Spalding crosses half court, spins back to the middle, and a foul. It's probably not a bad foul to stop the penetration in the shot. 0.4 seconds. Is the 4th team foul. That's going to do it for the first quarter. You're listening to Championship Basketball on Mid-Utah Radio.
The Bryce Canyon Half Marathon course takes you through the iconic red rock that is abundant throughout Bryce Canyon country. Also enjoy the 5K or Color Me Fun run. Register today at BryceCanyonHalfMarathon.com. Race scheduled for July 15th.
Are you tired of winter and ready to ride? We invite you to Bryce Canyon Mule Days 2023. Join us April 30th through May 6th in Tropic, Utah. There will be guided mule rides, vendors, food and fun, arena events, a Friday night concert featuring Brent Hill and Andy Nelson, and the premier Chrome in the Canyon Mule Sale on Saturday, May 6th. Learn more at BryceCanyonMuleDays.com, and we will see you there. Bryce Canyon Subway wants to thank the Region 20 teams for their business this past season. If you're looking for a great summer job with competitive wages and flexible hours, call Cherish or Lucene at 435-834-5888. Cannonville, Utah, located in the heart of color country from Bryce Canyon National Park to Grosvenor's Arch, there is more beauty to see than you can fit into one trip. Cannonville, your adventure headquarters. Go Mustangs!
You're watching a Bryce Canyon half marathon presentation of Region 20 basketball. Inbounds to start the second period to Bryce Valley. Haven Syret, Cachet Tibbs, right side Holly Matthews. In the corner, Brinkerhoff. Pass tipped away and out of bounds. That's Miley Wilden knocked the ball away.
She's another freshman. I mean, Milford has some really good young players coming up. Her and Kylie Fisher getting some time as freshmen in the game today. We'll also see Elisa Cedillo probably a little bit later. Lots of good underclassmen coming up for the Tigers.
Kinley Brinkerhoff, 13 seconds on the shot clock. Matthews, and a foul as Haven drives the paint. And is the foul going to be on Wilden? Yep. Presley Wilden with the foul. Notice Milford has come out of that 2-3 zone and into the man-to-man defense. Haven Syret at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line makes her first.
Haven has a 3-point first half going. Looks like the Mustangs will press if she makes this one.
She does, and they do. 1-2, 1-1 full court trap. Pass ahead of Fisher, and she's unable to get it. She runs into the wall hard.
It's one of those things about a press, even if you don't get the initial steal, it just really changes the pace of the game, and the Tigers ended up turning the ball over.
Cachet crossover and a kick to the corner.
Personal foul. Tigers, number 4, Miley Wilden.
Holly Matthews, left wing. Gives to Haven. Haven drives the middle, bounce pass to Shandy, back into Haven, looking for contact, and she kind of tips away and then steps back and gets called for the travel.
She didn't argue the call much. She just turned around the other side. The Lady Mustangs were second in state cross country this year, so she's a good runner as well.
Florence picks up her dribble, needs help, and passes to where Dotson was. Dotson was coming to help, and Florence didn't see her. Spalding back in for Wilden.
Tigers trying to get it going. They opened up the game 4-0, and since then it's been a 16-2 run for the Mustangs.
Tebbs on that one, she catches that on the wing. She's open for the three, and she's a good enough shooter. She just needs to just take that. That's what, that is today's offense, right? I mean, you just take that open shot, and she questions that and dribbles in and gets tied up and loses the possession. Spalding, bounce pass left side to Dotson, drives baseline. Wilden gets the rebound, puts it up and in. Great rebound by Presley Wilden.
That was effort. She was able to kind of tip it, keep it alive, and then score it down low.
Brinkerhoff, right wing. Shandy looks to Holly on the high post. Brinkerhoff, Bryce Valley overloading that right side. Holly catches, shoots the free throw, won't go. Off the glass from her own rebound, won't go. She gets her own rebound again. Bounce pass to Haven. Haven to Kinley Brinkerhoff. Screen from Haven. Cachet dribbles right, goes past 3 defenders, scoops and rims off. Swatted out of bounds by Dotson. 5 looks for Bryce Valley right there. 4 offensive rebounds.
16-8 in favor of the Mustangs.
Tabbs catches 15-footer right wing.
It's just what you said, Mike. She just needs to fire it. And boy, she caught it and shot it and drained it.
Yeah, she's a great little shooter. She just got to take that. I like that. Drive by Spalding, won't go. Left hand and rebound. Shandy Sire takes it coast to coast, lays it up, won't go. Rebound Wilden for the Tigers.
10-point lead now for Bryce Valley. Tigers need to hoop.
Tabbs with the takeaway. Good anticipation, defended by Spalding, and she's fouled.
So Tabbs will come to the free throw line.
Number 12, Spalding. On the line for the Mustangs.
5:18 remaining in the second quarter.
Free throw just off the right side. On the floor for the Mustangs, number 2, Brady Gates, number 4, Grace Leach. And for the Tigers, number 20.
So the score is 18-8 with 5:18 left to go in the first half. It's the Constellation Championship of the Region 20 Championships.
Cachet misses both. Spalding bounce pass left side. Dotson back to Spalding, fakes the 3, dribbles, bounce pass down in, double dribble, no call, and fouled by Holly Matthews. She caught that dribble, that pivoted, dribbled. She did it so smooth.
Babies can double dribble, but if you do it here, I think that's what twin babies do, right? Double dribbling.
Yeah. Free throw shot from Legacy's Hardware free throw line, won't go.
We mentioned it briefly, but Heather Griffiths, she is just a spark plug. She really brings a lot of energy to this Tiger team. I believe she's just a junior, so just a sophomore, Hadley.
Misses both. Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line not treating anybody very good today.
The last 4 attempts have been unsuccessful.
Holly Matthews at the high post, kicks it back to Grace Leach. She dribbles right, goes right, misses. Holly Matthews with the putback.
What a play. Kept it alive and scored it off the glass. 8 points for Matthews in the first half and a trailing violation the other way against the Tigers.
Kinley Brinkerhoff, defended by Paisley Florence. Shandy looks opposite high post to Matthews. Oh, nice pass to the corner. Brady Gates had to duck to let that ball cross the paint. Shandy brings it back up top, resets, hands to Grace Leach down the middle, floater in the paint, won't go. Rebound, Florence.
That's a shot that Grace Leach is going to make nearly all the time. It's a tough break shot on that one.
Spalding in the middle, blocked and fouled by Matthews.
See if it's going to be called down low or on Matthews. Yeah, it's kind of on the drive.
I was going to say, because it looked like Holly just reached up and grabbed the ball, but you're right. You saw it.
Free throw's no good.
Spalding, Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Second one is good.
Talia comes in averaging 12 points per game.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. This presentation of Region 20 basketball is brought to you by Blackburn Propane on 1aball.com and KTTA 8.2. This presentation of Region 20 basketball brought to you by Bryce Canyon Association on teamhive.live. Bryce Canyon Association, nice pass behind the defense to Brinkerhoff, and she's blocked. Somehow Holly gets that out, and Bryce Valley resets. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Shandy spins, drives, scoots, scores.
What a play by Shandy Siret.
That was a nice attack. I was starting to talk about the Bryce Canyon Association. They've got a big event coming up this summer, Bryce Canyon's 100-year anniversary. Holly Matthews deflects that shot a little bit, goes out of bounds. Got the piano guys coming this year for a concert up there for the anniversary. Is that June 8th, David? On June 8th. So there's some great activities this year brought to you by the Bryce Canyon Association. Loose, last touch by Haven.
The Tigers right now have 4 sophomores and a senior out there in a young Tiger squad. Had a hard time scoring against the stingy Mustang defense.
Rauba on the defense. Haven gets the pass, has Gates ahead, keeps it herself, lays it, and one. So Haven makes a great decision there. Really no advantage to pass that ahead, to risk the pass. And so...
and she's on the right side. I mean, it would be a tough left-handed layup for the other play that was running out with her and Brady Gates. It wasn't, I think the point you're making, that wasn't a selfish play. It was just the right basketball play.
Exactly. And she gets the 2-and-1 opportunity and misses it, but Gates is there. And then the rebound is knocked out of bounds by Griffiths, Hadley Griffiths.
I believe the Tigers have only scored 1 point in the second quarter. Just really looking for some offense.
Really only 5 points since about a minute and a half in the first. Bryce Valley inbounds to Rauba. Haven to Shandy. If Shandy spins right, finds a lane, offensive foul. Fisher was set on that low block. I like the aggression from Shandy going to the basket, but Fisher just made a great play and was in the right spot.
More often than not, the official will reward that defensive player for trying to step in and take that. 24-9 is the score with 2:51 left to go in the first half in favor of the Mustangs.
Cross left side to Wilden, in the middle to Florence, skip past Spalding, bounce pass to Fisher on the low post. That's tipped out of bounds by Gates. So the Tigers stack it up on the left low block, 4 stack. Bryce Valley trying to fight their way in there to stagger that up a little bit. Florence gets it up top, dribbles with the right hand, shot won't go. Rauba does a great job not going over the back. She tips that straight up, comes down with the rebound. Pass ahead to to Grace Leach, back to Cachet. Out of bounds, last touched by Florence. Bryce Valley 4 corners. Rauba catches at the foul line, shot won't go. Ball loose, picked up by Tebbs. And then jump ball, possession Bryce Valley. The Tigers are in like a 4-flat defense. Okay, now they reset.
You know, we've been talking about the youth of this Milford team. There are 3 sophomores on the court right now for the Bryce Valley Mustangs, and one of them just left from Grace Leach. So good young core coming up to the Mustangs.
On the inbounds, Haven gets a great pass, then doesn't quite get underneath far enough for a reverse layup. Pass inside to Wilden, won't go. Rebound Shandy, left block. Shandy to Kinley, right wing. Looking again. Matthews to Shandy. Shandy to Holly, right wing. Holly open for the 3. He'll take it! And she buries it. A Bryce Canyon City 3-pointer for Holly Matthews. And we'll take a timeout as Coach Brinkerhoff calls for one. This timeout brought to you by Dr. Rob Barrick Dental on KTTA 8.2.
Clark's Country Market and Rustler's Restaurant on Main Street in Tropic, your hometown grocer. Rustler's offers a wide variety of entrees, and Kindy's Sweet Shop will satisfy that sweet tooth. Dallas and Emily Clark wish the Bryce Valley Mustangs success. Denny Orton at Coldwell Banker Realty is pleased to support all the teams in this year's tournament. Denny has done his best to accommodate both buyers and sellers in our rural area. Top listings and personalized service is what you get with Denny Orton at Coldwell Banker Realty in Penguin. The Cowboys Smokehouse Cafe began in 1993 as a true Texas-style barbecue joint. Over the years, it has evolved into the full-service establishment that it is today. The restaurant is owned by the Perkins and McGoon family. We invite you to the tastiest barbecue around.
You're listening to Region 20 Basketball on Mid-Utah Radio, brought to you by the University of Utah. Great sponsors up north, Danny. Talk about University of Utah and Milford ties there. That's awesome.
Yeah, Bryson Barnes, he's made a lot of Ute fans in Beaver County and surrounding counties.
Left side. Fisher puts it up on the low block. It won't go. I wasn't putting I was doing drrob.com, not Dr. Rob Dental. Dr. Rob Dental, great sponsor, jumped on, helping us bring these tournaments to you. Fisher gets the roll from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. 27-10. That's one thing we got to do better. I got to say the score more often. She makes both. 27-11, Bryce Valley. Minute to go in the first half. Brinkerhoff crossover, dribbles right, hands to Cachet. Cachet fakes left, comes right, spins back to the middle. Bounce pass to Grace Wiseman in the corner, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Wilden. And she comes back to the right as Brinkerhoff's trying to go past her, and they have a little collision.
Be another 1-1, another trip to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line for the Tigers.
Coach Brinkerhoff upset there. He's like, hey, you gotta be aware. A foul in the backcourt 80 feet from the basket is not to let the Tigers go to the free throw line.
Especially with 52 seconds remaining in the half. It's a good opportunity for the Tigers to get a little bit of momentum heading into half number 2. His first free throw is good.
Makes them both. Tigers 4 of those last 4 free throws. Syret. Haven hands to Cachet. Brinkerhoff takes the screen. Haven drives, dishes, corner to Leach, to Tebbs, right wing, dribbles into the paint. Back to Brinkerhoff on the right wing, 14 seconds on the shot clock. Haven looking for the seam, finds it, draws the contact, loses the handle out of bounds. .23 seconds to go in the first half. 27-13 Bryce Valley. 2-1-2 half-court trap. Fisher low block, won't go, and a foul.
Two good passes that time by the Tigers to find Fisher open down low. Mustangs had extended that kind of half-court pressure, and Tigers were able to make two crisp passes to earn a spot at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
Fisher makes it. Not a lot of contact. Looked like Kinley was straight up on that call. Coach Brinkerhoff wasn't excited about that call when he didn't get it on the other end. Makes it tough. 15-27, 12-point lead for Bryce Valley. 9 seconds. Cachet dribbles towards the middle, kicks it to Leach in the corner. Leach to Brinkerhoff. Gets the shot up, won't go. Haven comes down with it, but at the half, 27-15 Bryce Valley. This stage stop station there in Tropic and Sinclair. And Route 12 Grill.
For the fans listening, this is halftime. Mustangs are up 27-15. We're enjoying the halftime entertainment by the Bryce Valley cheerleaders.
Love cheese?
It's one of the great stadium anthem songs right there.
Bryce Valley leads it at halftime, 27-15. As soon as the cheerleaders get finished up, we'll have our SU halftime report coming up next, the Region 20 Championships.
This presentation of championship basketball is brought to you by Intermountain Garfield Memorial Hospital. Now on March 1st, The clinic is going to offer extended hours, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. They'll have a doctor at the clinic. It's kind of a nice addition, a few more hours to be able to get in there at Intermountain Garfield Memorial Hospital. Yeah, and it'll be Maxie and Tim Marshall. Holly Matthews on the low post, tries to throw that back out to Brinkerhoff, taken away by Spalding. Spalding steps left. Rebound Matthews. Great job by the Mustangs recovering on defense to get that rebound. Haven Syrett crosses half court, brings it to the top of the key, sets up the offense. 5-out offense for Bryce Valley. Tigers in a man defense. Shandy kicks at the corner. Holly Matthews, three-pointer rims out. Rebound pulled down by Wilden. That is Hadley Griffiths. Did Holly just jump up and tip that out?
The ball was stuck between the rim and the backboard. And our producer David said, I'll bet Holly could jump up and do it, and she did. Mustangs bring the ball down the other way with 6:39 left to go. It's a 12-point lead for Bryce Valley in the third quarter.
Shandy Syrett dribbles right, hands to Kinley. Oh, Holly, God, nice crash baseline. Holly comes in, Kinley finds her. Holly gets it up and in.
13 points now for Holly Matthews. Her Grandma Jean's happy to see that across the way.
Dotson, takeaway by Brinkerhoff, gets fouled. Dotson just bodies up Brinkerhoff as she goes to the basket to stop the layup attempt. It's her second. Kinley Brinkerhoff makes her first from Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
She's got 4 points in the game. Lead now up to 15 for Bryce Valley. Make it 16.
Bryce Valley in a 1-3-1 three-quarter court trap. Florence to Wilden. Bounce pass across the paint to Wilden. Great look. Spalding to Wilden. Anytime you can dribble in, penetrate into a zone, and then kick to the opposite post, you'll have an opportunity to be successful. Matthews in the paint, gets it up and in. Little contact there, no call, but Matthews makes the shot anyway. 15 points in the game.
Excuse me, Mike, that was great footwork by Matthews to be able to keep her pivot feet down. She was patient and was able to score it.
Pass behind the zone. Pretty sure.
Wilden saves it out of bounds.
Wilden able to keep both feet off the ground long enough to tip that back in. Pass goes wide right and out of bounds. Spalding thought she was going to zig, and she zagged. Kinley Brinkerhoff for Bryce Valley brings it up. Right side, Haven looks into Cachet. Holly at the high post. Oh, nice cut by Cachet, and Holly finds her.
You know, I think what every coach wants is to have the players have the mindset where you pass up a good shot for a better shot. And that time, Holly could have shot a contested free throw line jumper, but instead she found Cachet cutting without the ball and was able to earn a trip to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
I've really been impressed with Bryce Valley's progress in this late in the season. They've started moving better without the ball and creating opportunities instead of making your own opportunities only when you have the ball in your hand. That's a lot of times we see that so much. You want to just be the. It goes back to the playmaker, that you're going to do it off the dribble rather than, hey, I'm going to move without the ball, get to the open spot, and count on a teammate to give me the ball for an assist.
Cachier's 2 free throws put the Mustangs up 35-17.
Little 15-foot jumper from the right elbow. Presley Florence.
Wow, what a shot by Florence. That was right over Matthews. And I believe Matthews is listed at, 6'2", 6...
Yeah, she's tall. Matthews catches at the high post, kicks it back. Shandy for 3 at the top of the key, won't go. Rebound long out front. Fisher comes up with it. Dribble drive penetration. Wilden won't go. Rebound. Presley Wilden, and a foul that time as Fisher gets the rebound. She'll take it to her opportunity, the Legacy Hardware Ace Hardware free throw line.
With 4:13 left to go, Mustangs leading at 35-19. Tigers at the line. First one's up and good.
Fisher 5 of 5 from the free throw line. She's a lights out free throw shooter. Soft touch, gets the roll.
Assistant Coach Fisher likes what he sees right there with his daughter Kylie making 6 of 6 now.
Brinkerhoff loses the handle, still able to tip it to Holly. Cachet to Haven, finds a seam down the middle, switches to the left hand. Holly gets it up and she's fouled.
Mike, it might be a good time to step aside for just a minute and present our Fab Rats Trivia question of the game. Remember, fans, we have a Fab Rats Trivia for every game this year on this region tournament, and if you get the trivia, the first one to email us or call us or text us or come by, you can get a Fab Rat shirt. Okay, here we go. So the question for the game is, name the year the Bryce Valley Mustangs won the state championship in girls basketball. Hint, Danielle Brinkerhoff. Shot is no good.
Did she make the first one? Dave, did you see?
Foul's calling Bailey Gates out on top.
Yeah, and that's... Just got to move your feet on defense. You just got to move your feet.
You can email us with that Fab Rats Trivia question at uhsslive@gmail.com, or text us if you have a number to come by. The year that the Bryce Valley Mustangs took state in girls basketball.
So Holly made one, missed one, right? Spalding left side. Bryce Valley in a 2-3 zone in the corner. 3 on the way, won't go. Rebound goes off of Grace Leach, bounces back to Fisher. That's Wilden, back to Spalding. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Spalding dribble drive right. And it goes back to the Tigers. Shot clock violation. So they inbound that pass. Can't get the shot off in time. Kiana Livingston with the winning answer. Oh, pick and roll is there. Pass just out in front of Rauba. Spalding spins back to the middle, shot up, and fouled with the body. So we had a bunch of people replied. Michelle Pollock, Kiana Livingston, Holly Williams, Paul James, the 2017. So Kiana Livingston as Spalding at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Kiana,
you can send Kenley over. You can see her over there. Send Jeep over Misha. Trevor Henry responding, thinks both free throws made.
So we appreciate Fabrats. Fabrats is entertaining family YouTube channel. Check them out. They always got great videos, some good family entertainment. Foul away from in the backcourt, going for the rebound, going for the ball after the rebound. Alex Rauba getting called for the foul. But Paula Michelle Cox, great sponsors with Fabrats all throughout the tournaments. Fabrats Trivia. Left side, Florence, pass taken away. Haven, high dribble, gets it off her chin, then to the ground, then off the backboard and in. Timeout on the floor, we'll take one as well. You're watching Championship Basketball, brought to you by Bryce Canyon Mule Days on TeamHive.live.
Milford Memorial Hospital provides excellent emergency, acute, and long-term care. Quality health care with small-town tea.
You're watching Championship Basketball, brought to you by Windy Mesa Studio on Mid-Utah Radio. Spalding right side to Miley Wilden. Baseline rebound. Fisher won't go. Presley Wilden with the rebound, put back up and in. 6 points in the game for Presley Wilden. Grace Leach. Nice look into Haven. Kisses it off the glass. What a pass from Grace to Haven. Bounce pass right corner. Goes into Alyssa Sherwood. And then the collision between Sherwood and Haven. And a foul. Kinley Clark and Cachet Tibbs. Inbounds to Haven. Cachet, left side, looks for a screen from Rauba. Roll isn't there. Leach. Cachet, pass to Cachet, and Cachet's kind of got her weight back, can't get to the ball. And Tigers take it the other way, loose. Pass to Sherwood, misses. Sherwood fighting for the rebound. Haven comes up with the ball. Bounce pass ahead to Cachet. Knocked away and out of bounds off Spalding.
Spalding's quick to get up the floor. You got to know where she's at all the time, Mike.
Yeah, Spalding, and she has a nose for the ball, David. She's able to just have that natural feel or instinct, I guess you'd say. Tabs left side, 27 seconds on the shot clock. 40-24 Bryce Valley. Lob into Rauba. Little turnaround jumper won't go. Rebound Presley Wilden, the left side. Spalding pushes it up right. Defended by Leach. Then to Sherwood. Spalding bounce pass. Wilden for three from the Bryce Canyon City three-point line. Wilden left wing three. Cuts that lead to 13, 40-27. Kindy Clark to Haven, to Cachet, in the corner to Grace. Inside, Cachet gets the pass, and Rauba's wide open on that opposite block. Just can't quite get it there. Full court pass ahead won't go. You are watching this presentation of Region 20 basketball, brought to you by Fabrats on 1A. The Region 20 tournament in the 5th, 6th place game between the Milford Tigers and the Bryce Valley Mustangs. Cachet reaches in, strips the ball away, goes the other way, tries to pick it up, but it's just picked up by Miley Wilden, and it comes back. In the corner, Sherwood, lob taken away by Matthews, outlet pass to Cachet on the right side. Haven to Holly, kick to Brinkerhoff. 3, got it! Bryce Canyon City 3, Matthews to Brinkerhoff.
Been waiting for Brinkerhoff to get one. She is a great three-point shooter and just hasn't had a lot of shots here today.
That's her second 3. She had one in the first quarter as well. Great little shooter, and a basket on that end, and I was writing it down. Who made that one, David? That's a bounce pass inside to Wilden. Presley Wilden with that basket. I'm sorry. Tebbs, baseline. Brinkerhoff to Holly. Back out to Brinkerhoff. Takes the 3. Holly with the rebound, and she's fouled from behind by Wilden.
Personal foul. Tigers number 25, Presley Wilden. On the floor for the Tigers number 22, Hadley Griffiths.
Griffiths in. Hadley Griffiths into the game for the Tigers. Somebody's computer screen's in the way. Matthews looks at the 3, right wing on the inbounds pass. Haven fakes left, goes right. Kicks it back to Brinkerhoff. And Haven and Brinkerhoff kind of collide. Tebbs backs it out to half court. 22 seconds on the shot clock. 43-29 Bryce Valley. Off the screen, Shandy's open. Holly is open on the high post. Into Haven. Haven round Wilden, and she's fouled.
That's
Presley Wilden.
Lucky she got the foul there because she was falling forward without really an attempt, without the ability to get the ball back up. All their momentum just moving forward, but the foul saving possession.
Say she's on the ground, and I was curious. I'm like, I don't know that she was shooting that shot. She was trying to. Oh, nice little pass. Holly cuts to the middle. Brinkerhoff hits her in stride. 45-29 Bryce Valley. Crossover drive, right hand won't go. Matthews with the rebound. It's attacked by a basket by Florence. Shandy yo-yo spins up top, gives to Haven. Haven looks to Danielle, gives to Danielle. Kinley. Little discombobulated. Bryce Valley turnover and a timeout. Brinkerhoff. Great hustle by Kinley Brinkerhoff to save the possession. Coach Brinkerhoff calls a timeout. You're watching Bryce Calm and Mid-Utah Radio. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Shandy catches, shoots, misses the rim. That'll be a shot clock violation. Has to be out of bounds underneath. You know what? You're right. No,
even though she had the ball, it looked like she got the ball before
the buzzer. Yeah, so that should have been just Tiger ball. Spalding, a lot of contact there. No call either way. Matthews straight up over Wilden. Kind of blocked the shot. Rebound chased down in the left corner by Hadley Griffiths. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. This is Ruby's In on KSLSports.com. Shot up, won't go. Rebound. Bryce Valley. Shandy loses the handle, picks it up. Kinley Brinkerhoff spins right, looks left to Haven. And a foul.
Personal foul. Tigers activation of
So that'll be a 1-and-1 on the foul. Grace Leach will go to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
No good, but Holly gets the rebound.
And misses, and then Wilden takes the rebound away.
Wilden's done a nice job in this game battling down low for the Tigers.
Spalding yo-yos, backs up, attacks again. Draws the blocking foul on Brinkerhoff, and that's a tough call. Brinkerhoff's moving back, trying to give way without just giving her the lane. That's Kinley's third foul. 45-29, 4:41 to go in the fourth. That one's good from Spalding from the Legacy Hardware free throw line. Spalding's 5th point of the game. She averages 12. Bryce Valley's done a great job. Talia Spalding has a 2-point basket in the first quarter and then free throws since. 4 free throws, 4 of 6. Jump ball possession, Bryce Valley. Cache Tebbs checks in for Grace Leach. Bryce Valley inbounds to Cache. 26 seconds on the shot clock. 45-31. Bryce Valley, 14-point lead. Haven lobs to Holly. Oh, nice pass down to Cache. Cache's far enough down. She can't use the glass, but Shandy's there to get the rebound and put it up and in.
Got offensive rebound that time by the Mustangs. They're now up 47-31. 4:13 left to go.
Timeout Tigers. You're watching championship basketball. Presented. We'll get back.
We call that Utah Fresh.
We'll get back to that University of Utah ad on the next timeout. We appreciate the great sponsorship from the U of U. Inbounds off the timeout to Florence. Dribbles in. Wilden down low. Ball loose. Last touched by Bryce Valley. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Fisher checks into the game for the Tigers. Comes in for Alyssa Sherwood. Fisher's having a great game. 8 points. Bounce pass into Wilden. Steps around Matthews. Won't go. Rebound Brinkerhoff. Brinkerhoff ahead to Cache. Cache looks. Picks up her dribble. Cache's frustrated with herself there. She thought Danielle was behind her and wasn't. Milford Tigers inbounds. Spalding. Spins to the right. Wilden taken away by Tebbs. Tebbs will slow it down. Griffiths on defense. In the corner. Shandy right corner. Goes through the hands of Gates and out of bounds.
So 47-31 is the score with 3 minutes remaining in the game. Mustangs have a 16-point lead.
Florence right side pass knocked away, and Tebbs comes up with the ball. Full timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. You're listening. Off the timeout, presented by State Bank of Southern Utah. Rauba in the corner.
McKinney Clark's checked in. Timeout for the Mustangs.
Wiseman to Rauba, 18-footer left wing, won't go. Ball loose on the floor. Wiseman and Sherwood. Not Sherwood. Wilden tie it up. It'll be alternating possession to the Tigers. 2:26 to go in the ball game. Bryce Valley 16-point lead, 47-31.
Games brought to you today by Camping World in St. George, Royal Express Transmission, Southern Utah Vision Care, and Spencer Brothers Feed.
Spalding slices in from the foul line, gets the rebound, won't go, shot up. Fisher with the rebound, kicks it out to Spalding. That one won't go either. Rauba with inside possession, last touched by the Tigers.
Rauba had that position, but no call with that over the back.
That might have been why the official gave her the out of bounds. Jump ball possession, Bryce Valley. David reminded me at the break that I keep calling Kinley Brinkerhoff Danielle, and I'm sorry, Danielle.
Coach Brinkerhoff would love to have you suited up, though.
Grace Leach. A lot of contact there. No call. Come out of the pack. Presley Florence. Blocked by Kendi Clark. Pass ahead to Rauba, to Leach. Leach lays it up and in.
That was a great play. Great defensive stand on one side by Clark, and great long lead pass. Converted off the glass for 2 for Grace Leach.
Spalding to Florence. To Wilden. No, sorry. Yeah, that was Wilden. Griffiths, number 22.
Shots up and good for Kylie Fisher. It's her second field goal, but as Mike's already pointed out, she's 6 of 6 from the free throw line in today's game. Makes the game 49-31 with 1:09 left to go. Bryce Valley has the lead, the Tigers at the line.
Yeah, Coach Brinkerhoff's done a great job getting multiple players. I mean, he's rotated 5 off the bench with the 5 starters, 10 players into the game. 49-33. Haven has the ball tipped away.
Yeah, the official must have felt that ball was touched Haven's shoe before it went across the timeline. I'm not sure that he felt that the defender touched the ball.
Spalding yo-yos, drives in the paint, shot up, foul on Rauba.
You pointed out, Mike, Talia has only made 1 field goal, but she's done a good job getting the line. This will be her attempt 7 and 8 from the line. Her team trails by 16. A similar score with the last time these two teams played from the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Shots up and good. Fans, remember, for fast, fair, and friendly car care, think Royal Express Transmission. Free throws, good.
Made them both. Timeout on the floor, we'll take one as well. You're watching Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games present. Garcane Energy, proud to present Region 20 basketball into Kendi Clark. Taken away, backed away by Grace Leach to Rauba. Bryce Valley's ball movement is frantic. It's out of sync and
not normal for the
not
Mustangs.
normal, and it's some of it's this is a different lineup than you would normally see on the floor at the same time. Spalding dribbles right, takes it up against Rauba. Good no call that time. Rauba's there, holds her ground. A lot of contact. Wilden, shot won't go. Wiseman with the rebound. Gets it to Haven. Haven's fouled as Florence comes in. Haven will go to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. .4
seconds remaining in the game. Mustangs up by 2 touchdowns, 49-35.
Free throw on the way, good. Legacy Ace Hardware free throw for Haven.
Now 2 touchdowns and a touchdown with a 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
By 15.
Makes them both. Or a safety. You'd have to get a safety. 12 seconds to go in the ball game. 16-point lead for Bryce Valley. Rebound, Wiseman. Haven's fouled again.
And I think Coach Mallory, wants her girls to play, keep hustling, but I'm not sure she wants them to be fouling that far away from the basket, or fouling at all at this juncture of the game.
Especially, Haven, you're letting Bryce Valley extend the lead with the clock stopped and trailing by 16 already.
First free throw is good, and the second free throw is good.
And now we hit the roundy reversal. around the inversion rule. 53-35 at the buzzer. That's going to do it. That'll be your final score, 53-35, Bryce Valley. Hang with us, folks. We'll be back with the Rubies in post-game report and highlights after this.